What's up, guys? Uh, so I just got these two in the mail right now, and I was thinking, it might be fun to do like I guess sort of first time unboxing. Well, I mean, I already unboxed them, but like I guess like a little quick review of them. I haven't taken them out of their packages yet. Well, out of these little plastic things yet. So I just wanted to, I guess, record my experience with them, see how they fare. So right now, I'm just gonna check out Cloud. Take him out. Take the plastic off it. He looks fucking dope, actually. Hold on, just standing there, he looks dope. What the hell? Okay. See, like the fucking promo images made him look kind of dumb at some points, but yo, he looks cool in person. I'll continue with Sephiroth in the next part. I'm gonna take Sephiroth out. I forgot to mention that these are the Square Enix limited versions of them. And what that basically means is that these versions just come with extra heads, like an extra head, like one extra head. Because Square is kind of greedy with like that sometimes, So, and it's not even, they're both closed eye expression heads. All right, so I said, you know what, I got the money. Why not just go all out for them? All right. So got Sephiroth out. He probably won't stand as well as Cloud. They had him in the box, like making this weird pose. But yeah, he looks pretty cool. And he's kind of taller. A bit taller than Cloud. In the 7 remake, he looks like he fucking towers over Cloud, but I think this is a good height. For the accessories of each figure, it's pretty basic stuff. So Cloud here comes with the Buster Sword, of course. This is actually the right part of his cape. See, on the box, he has one wing displayed out. So this is just if you want to cover that and just have him have a whole cape. And 2 sets of hands. Well, 4 hands. So, closed fist. Wait, no. This is for the Buster Sword. My bad. This is for holding the Buster Sword. Open right hand. And 2 kind of action-y, posy claw hands. That's a nice gold finish on them. But yeah, that's for Cloud. Sephiroth, at first, he might look like he's a little bit more involved because his thing is like way girthier than Cloud's. But in actuality, he basically comes with the same thing. His signature sword, the Masamune. 4 hands, 2. 2 action hands, 1 hand to hold Masamune, and another. What is this one? Oh, both hands, right? Because it's a two-handed weapon. And wings too. So his is on the left side, yeah. So this is the display it open, and this does have a joint on it, so you could close it up and down. The Cloud also has that too. And then this part right here is to have it kind of closed, like say he was guarding an attack, but with the wing. So that's that, and of course with the basic ring guard stand. And I forgot to mention, since I ordered these from the Square Enix website, I also got the limited edition lithograph with this purchase. All right, and here are all the accessories displayed out together. I'm gonna actually heat up the figures a bit in like warm water before I start posing them. And this is a tip for like Brain Arts figures. Well, I guess like any imported figure you may end up buying, but particularly with Brain Arts. With Brain Arts. Because I don't really have this problem with most Figma figures. But if a joint feels a little bit stiff to move and all that, I'm just gonna stop immediately and warm the figures up in like warm water, or if you have like a hairdryer, you could use that, because they'll be cold or whatever, and they're like, if they're too stiff, you don't want to end up breaking them. And Bring Arts figures are notoriously very fragile. But I also wanted to say, the Sephiroth heads have this one joint in there, and I don't know why, because I don't know where this hair piece is gonna go. It's like sticking on the back of them, but we'll see. Very nice finish though. All right, and I'm back. The figures have been warmed up. Put some warm water on them. And I also put some of the accessories on. So here's Sephiroth's massive fucking wing, bro. Like, this shit is actually like really big. I don't know what's a good like size comparison? You know what? I have Hero right here, fellow Square Enix property. So I put him right there. The wing is like almost as big as Hero. So yeah. And also his fucking sword, Masamune. I underestimated how big that was. I need to find some space for this. But all in all, altogether, he looks really cool. Same, of course, with Cloud. I'm kind of liking the aesthetics of Cloud more. But Sword is pretty cool with all the bandages on it. But yeah, if you do feel any friction with your imported figures, I do recommend heating them up. Only thing is with Sephiroth, and I felt this right before I started heating him up, but his legs were loose, so and his torso was like really tight because he does have a diaphragm joint. I was like, where's he gonna go with that? You know, he has the coat, he can't twist it, and this is actually for bending over. But the problem I found with Sephiroth so far, before I heated him up, I saw his legs were wobbly. So when I just heated him up, his legs were just got more wobbly. Well, not that they're on camera, they're being stiff. But yeah. But yeah, that's my only issue with Sephiroth right now. And see, he's kind of bending over now. Just wobbly legs. And this is something with like every Bring Arts, but head pops off like really easy. Every Bring Arts figure is like this. I don't know why. But yeah, he's going to fall right now. I don't know, he's going to stand. We move on to the main man, Cloud. He's also very nicely detailed. Like, I love the texture of his scarf and all that. Especially the gloves. I really like how the gold pops on the gloves. Articulation's all there. He's not loose in places. These belts are actually like on a floaty piece. The Buster Sword, since it's wrapped up in this, like I never thought about this, but it's like really dull. You know, it feels dull. You know, like he wasn't trying to hurt anybody while swinging it. So yeah, cape is really cool, nicely detailed. And I think I forgot to mention this with Sephiroth, but the wings also have a nice detail to it. Like Cloud's is almost like a bat, and Sephiroth's is like has each individual feather sculpted, and it's crazy looking. Look at all that. So when we move on to the articulation with Cloud, you know, you would think he would be hindered greatly by all this busyness going on with him, but he surprisingly has most of his necessary materials. So the arm can actually move out straight out like that. Same with this one, which surprised me since he has this big clunky thing, but it is on a floaty piece. Head can swivel left and right, look up slightly and down a bit. This little piece of the scarf actually moves along with him, as you can see. So it gives him a greater range of mobility. Torso, he can crunch forward pretty far. Back about that much. Can kinda swivel it, but not really. Legs go out that far. Can definitely do a split. His feet are also on a swivel. He has an ankle rocker. Look at that. You could break his fucking foot like that. And toe pinch. So his foot could go down about that far. Yeah. And, oh, he also has 90-degree bend. Muscle kind of blocks all that. And his cloaks are on ball hinges. So you move that out, you could turn it, bring it out more, do all that. And same with the wing. The wing can actually tuck with the cloak. It goes actually pretty far. Yeah. I mean, so far, pretty good. Oh, and the crotch is also on a floating piece. Yeah. Pretty good. Like a lot more posable than I thought it would be. Moving on to Sephiroth now. All right. And before we move on to Sephiroth, I just wanted to mention real quick that I just now noticed the whole theme they have going on. Like Sephiroth is obviously the one-winged angel, and Cloud's look, he has a devil's wing. Yeah, so one wing's like a bat. It's like a angel and demon, and it's kind of like a little yin yang role reversal. He looks like a demented demon. He looks no, he looks like a demented angel, right? Like a fallen angel or whatever. And Cloud looks like a demon, but that's also like the red and gold kind of give him like almost like a heroic vibe or like a tortured vibe, you know. So I thought that was neat. Okay, when we move on to Sephiroth, his head can go side to side only about this much really because of his big flowing hair. Like I said, he does have a hinge right here in the back of his hair. I don't know why since it's being covered, but it's also nice to just have another hinge. So I'm not gonna knock it. I'm not gonna put it against him. But yeah, he can't really look up. That's as high as he'll get. He can look down about that much. Still not a lot. The wing basically the same as Cloud, except it has an extra joint right here since his is so massive. Like, look at that shit. Like, all of it can't fit on camera, but it has two joints on it. Arms, can they move all the way out like Cloud? Yeah, basically can. Definitely can. All right, swivel up and down. Diaphragm joint, you could bend forward about that much, bend back about that much. And as for legs, they can kick forward about that much, which is really high. They can go out a little bit lower than Cloud's because of this. This is it's a softer material than I expected, which is really nice, but it still kind of hinders that. It doesn't go all the way forward. I mean outward. And what else is there? Arms can bend about that much in. Bicep swivel. And yeah, waist swivel. Really good. Oh, and same as Cloud, ankle pivot, break his fucking foot, and you can make him tiptoe. Right? Goes down about that much. So yeah, pretty cool. He looks really good, like with the big ass wing. Like I can't wait to like just display him, like descending down on someone because that shit looks fucking hot. Alright, so let me hurry up and get into my final thoughts as this quick review is turning out actually pretty long. While I have them in the, I had to give it to them pose. I think they're pretty cool. My only problem with Sephiroth is that the legs are pretty flimsy. Like it took a while just to have me, just to stand him in this pose right here. The wing does make him a little bit top heavy. Like he's leaning more towards his right. As you can see, like he'll just he's very susceptible to topping over. But he's also very, very cool to look at. I thought Cloud would be the best one to look at, but Sephiroth is actually growing on me. Especially with the wing. I think the wing makes the whole figure for Sephiroth. For Cloud, really cool. I actually like the cape and the gold on his fingertips and shit like that. He's the more posable figure, funnily enough. But yeah, pretty cool figures. Edition versions of them. And the only thing that the limited edition versions come with are these face sculpts with their eyes closed. And I have no idea why this counts as limited edition. That it's just heads with their eyes closed. Barely makes a difference, but I wanted the complete set, so I just ended up getting both limited editions for this. Square does this like with a lot of their figures. For him, I have his limited edition version as well, excuse me. And he just came with like a metal slime. But the rest of them just kind of come with like closed eye expressions. And I'm like, what? And Square likes to like make different heads for them instead of doing like the usual face swap methods where you just take off like a hairpiece and put a different face in. I think the way Square does it is like more costly, which is why these figures range from like $90 to $100, but whatever. But all in all, at the end of the day, I am very happy I have them right now. Very aesthetically pleasing, I'll say that. I can't wait to pose them and see like, I have like so many action poses that I could get these two into specifically. Like I want to display him just like in the air flying because the wing is so demanding. It's like such a demanding presence. And same with his, well, especially with the swords and shit like that.
I think they're a fun time. They're a fun time. I got them for like the price on the Square Enix website. The good thing about the limited editions though is that they were the same exact price as the regular edition, so it wasn't that much of a loss really. I wouldn't call this a loss. So if you're into Final Fantasy VII, especially their Kingdom Hearts designs, for some reason they don't want to say that this design is from Kingdom Hearts, but it's from Kingdom Hearts. I say go for them, man. Pretty cool.